know we in the vibe, man. Hip hop 411.
You're now listening to A-Rod Music.
Don't listen to your lady.
What we doing, huh?
It's your boy Kriss, answer to the beat, hip hop 411, buckshot, go bars, make some fucking noise! You know what it was, man? We here. It's been a beautiful fucking day. Had 5 classic battles. Unfortunately, if you're watching the shit live, where you're seeing the battles when they drop, MX Hooley and Malcolm Z could not happen. My nigga MX Hooley lost his brother. Rest in peace and condolences. It's gonna happen end of this August. We're gonna have an Alpha League event for new niggas that wanna battle. The main event is gonna be MX Hooley and my nigga Malcolm Z. It's gonna be a classic. Come through. We'll let you know about the venue and all that and keep it moving. Without any further, any fucking true, man. We're just gonna do this shit. My nigga Verbalist came way too far, so we're gonna flip it on him first. Here's the tails, King.
I like going first, dude.
That's tails, man.
Yeah, I could go.
Who goes first?
I can go.
Okay, my nigga,
I don't.
I'll make sure that you give
Why
us
did
fucking
you
battle
do
some noise. Make some noise!
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
V,
yeah.
Mbatha 1632 beat track shit. Let's get it! Dirty!
Hip Hop 411, what up?
We here.
So I'm getting a fully prepared verb, right? The one that 3-0 demoed in, harder to doubt. Sesame Street puppetry never gets old. You better pull a few strings if you start on the spot, because you can't just body demo. And for 3 years you keep choking as part of your clout? Bro, even after all of the trash, can you show us a little bit of that monster like Oscar the Grouch? Sesame Street, strings, Oscar the Grouch, bars is how I started flows. The demo battle never dropped, right? It makes sense the way they hide the body like puppet shows. You've been It makes sense the way they hide the body like puppet shows. You've been disappointing lately, Verb. Why don't you relax? Sit down and just think that you're one of the best pens, but the only bodies you can count on a resume are tatted with ink. I can't blame you, Verb. I can't blame you, Verb. You're a battle rapper and a tattoo artist. We need to embrace that. Sometimes you can't find inspiration to write between the two. So you keep looking for a needle in a haystack. I thought of the blight. We done giving niggas a pass for lack of the prepping. Talking back to back in matches in Durban. Of course you would when your name is Verb and you're active at rapping. This is a rematch. Tell them how I killed you the first time we clashed in a room. But these are new fans. From the rip, they slapped on the body like they're passing a doom. When it is time to drop the video, man, I can't bottle the truth. Niggas were shady, like toy soldiers. And the fact that you died in it, we can still show them the proof. Now we back again. Shady toy soldiers, show them the proof. Now we back again. But why does it take a dawn battle for you to stop the joyride on your rap? Because these days to get the green, you gotta see the stars. You know how to rate your ride on the app, but you brag. Rate your ride on the app, but you brag. But rate your ride on the app. Why does it take a dome battle for you to stop the joyride in your rap? Because these days to get the green, you gotta see the stars. You know how to rate your ride on the app. But you brag about riding 3 days before the battle. Then you take L's once you styling and stuff. It's clear as crystal. Someone needed to drop these jams on you. You've been wildin' is enough. After all the chain of it. Wait. It's clear as crystal. Someone needed to drop these jams. You brag about riding 3 days before the battle. Then you take L's once you styling and stuff. It's clear as crystal. Someone needed to drop these jams on you. You've been wildin' is enough. After all the chain of events, you wasn't polished. Then you act like a status of ramen is tough. Selling jewelry outside of the ring should have taught you not to forget you was once a diamond in the rough. I can knock down your hustle though. Your life is golden and probably nice. You get props for being a jeweler, but on this stage we get to see you get your shine for putting bodies on ice. I've lost count of your half-ass performances. Hence, you don't get the praise when you rock. Battle rap, just quit it. Leagues gave you the time to hang it up like Flavor Flav with the clock. These fans. Leagues gave you the time to hang it up like Flavor Flav with the clock. These fans treat you like their favorite superhero. To mention from the pack, I don't get it why you keep ignoring the signal when they gave you attention off the bat. That Res battle was tricky. Like Christian Bale, he was animated with the Madman aggression. And if that wasn't robbing the little boy for his win, then he got away with the Batman impression. What? What? Why compare Verbalist to Batman? He's the reason why 4-on-1 verse Clash wasn't great against Chad, right? Because all this time we thought it was fly, but your superhero couldn't blacken the cape. But your superhero couldn't blacken the cape? Come on, bro.
The fuck out! I told him to miss it. Let's go, dog.
This Batman scheme still applies to how they riding you, really. Besides demo, they put a battery in your back. The pride in you is a biggie. You're from Bloom, right? And they believe you can handle this tight and it's silly. Like a Batmobile. With all the drive, you'll end up caved in for trying to fight for your city. You ran your mouth a lot about full 3 rounds. The riding is about to get dark. Like Geechee Gotti, you finally stepped up for the fight after hiding behind the bark. Time.
One of the first in the homie Verbalist, y'all. Fire, don't be. Let's get it. Shout out to my nigga Speaker for that Satra Cyphers, yo. Make some noise for that nigga. Let's go.
Go ahead, kid.
Let's go. Hold it down.
You have the body of a blesser, but the pocket depths of a beggar who eats way too often. So when you told Morena that he's part Betty Blight, I was like, look who's talking. You had a Pokemon scheme versus height. At your age, referencing and watching Pokemon gave me a good laugh. But props that it's anime though. But it's anime meant for wait, dog, so props that it's anime though. Cause that's anime watched at kindergarten, meaning it's nursery rhymes that you bust. That means you remind me of a carrot. Even though you were well rooted, you never grew up. So what's popping? You Capella headline looking idiot. Are you all ready for Mr. History lesson?
You.
Cause the secret files of Verbalist battle rappers about to get exposed. They'll break up. Are you ready for Mr. History Rapper? Cause the secret files of Verbalist, the battle rapper, is about to get exposed. He'll talk about my entire battle rap history and pretend that he walked a path that he never wrote. And you'll say you'll give me a fade if I'm acting bold and touch here, there with a fine tooth comb. Like how I ruin potential classics, the occasional stumbles, the occasional chokes. Daniel mentions there's something that doesn't exist, then his head will eventually grow. And that the East that ran where you come from, they'll think that you're an animal. But on the flip side, that Mandela effect doesn't necessarily mean that you're worthy of note.
Okay.
Don V is what happens when a nigga who likes gossip eventually raps. You're a one-trick pony. That's actual fact. All you do is personals and narration of the past. So for a career path, paparazzi, you'd be perfect for that. Because all you do is lens people's life from a distance, and when you think you get the picture, that's when you actually snap.
Let's go.
Now that I'm this close to you, my nigga, you ugly as fuck. Now that I'm this close to you, my nigga, you ugly as fuck. Do you ugly like Don Volatile's face? Your face was a punchline through the scrambles era. That must have actually sucked. Cause if you're mid-round and the crowd when feeling your boss, ask Kriss is a certified room shaker to tee off from if they mention your mug. Time.
Second round on the homie Don V. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Whoever said we rap on the same levels lied.
Down, y'all. Hold it down.
Whoever said we rap on the same levels lied. Because between me and you, I have a better catalog of battles after scrambles died. Think about it. Think about it. I said, whoever said we rap on the same levels lied. Because between me and you, I have a better catalog of battles after scrambles died. Think about it. My battle with Kriss got you on this stage and grounded what you worth. It's like Jenga. Whoa, my goodness. USBs. Okay, whoever said we rap on the same levels lied. Because between me and you, I have a better catalog of battles after scrambles died. Think about it. My battle with Kriss got you on this stage and grounded what you worth. It's like Jenga. This shit wouldn't be built if we decided to pull out from the woodwork. Because speaking of Jenga, speaking of Jenga, speaking of Jenga, you try to play a part and word is on the streets now. Because from all of this woodwork, I remember on Cold Boss 1, you was knocking a piece down. Then, what? Remember Cold Boss 1, you was knocking a piece down. Then fell off after that. You went to Durban, and I watched you fall with your craft. You were supposed to get squares dotted before your numbers went in the low. It's a fact. Again, writing 3 days before the battle with Pava, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with this cat? How do leagues know your moves from a paradise and allow you to be on the road with this crap? Do you know? Do you know? Do you know how many niggas want a 30 Pava because of his hard punches then? He's stone cold to this day. Because we still have memories of him in his prime when he was crushing can. I heard, Cerebral, crushing can, I heard you bringing something harder to Don. And you was sharp as a Ginsu. Well, I get easily triggered with the right ammo, so I'm out for some weight for the pistol. But I wouldn't flame you, because you couldn't handle guns. That's why you were slumped and it beat you. You wasn't even fire for 1 round after loading a whole magazine. Boy, you gotta come to grips with the issue, so wait. So wait. You took an L from Pava, and he booked you in his league. Big bro bad at this bitch. You faced Black Z on the endgame card, right? Where JC was a no-show like how Devonta scrambles and shit. I was locked in with Black Z on the Raptor and Lou Cypher matchup. My flows unravel the script. So it's clear who's the first to get exposed overseas since we both battle a crip. You, what? So it's clear who's the first to get exposed overseas since we both battle a crip. You lucky Verb. A trip to Cape Town and 3411 T's. You must be the one Stella on the books. A trip to Cape Town and 3411 T's. You must be the one Stella on the books. Kriss, you spoiled these niggas with too many burgers. At least you added more to the ink with a clever push. A little bit of cash in their pockets too. But it's always half-baked material this rapper cooks. Like image croppers. You done gave these squares a cut, but now they think they got better looks. How many, what? Like image croppers. Like image croppers, you done gave these squares a cut, but now they think they got better looks. How many battles have you ruined in these stages? A countless embarrassing to watch. The way you handle peace though, You deserve your respect and the props. But you don't think it's a game when he got backed by Chaplin and Double G? Your record I forgot. RC tried to build a monopoly like a Zelda edition, but you missed a chance to put a legend in a box every time. You missed a chance to put a legend in a box. Every time you touch down in Durban, you get an L. No bars for MCs to quote him. And you said it was easy to whoop Double G, right? But on first watch, I had his steez provoking. Verbalist is not a predictable writer. He has ways with words to beat his opponent. But you could have named Flip Double G using Gucci verb. It's even in the logo to seize the moment. Then it's even in the logo to seize the moment. To seize the moment. Then the footage was a total mess. On festive warfare sloppy, you never whine. Plus you thought you was gonna murk Double because you convinced you godly with the rhymes. Yo, G, Verb wasn't ready for the smoke. His top tier status is probably on decline. That's why Kriss should have gave you a stunt double, because from the jump, Verb knew his body was on the line. I'm good, dog.
Oh, that's time, man. Yo. Second round, the homie Verbalist. Let's get it. Let's get it.
History lesson, but okay. The East Rand, your leader is about to die tragic in this thing. Cause this won't go how your captain planned it. You're out your element, so you won't find magic in this ring. I represent Bloom and Free State. You represent Tembisa. To the larger scope of your city, that's a small portion of that. But y'all act and expect that will be the same with the pen and try to turn opinion to a fact. But most of your battles are actually debatable, meaning there's no body to be felt from you. You all take it to head. You're paraplegic with the raps. That's why when they say we neck and neck, I think how you'll never feel the weight of your city on your shoulders while you carry an entire province on your back. Raz, I don't want to battle you. You kept saying that to dude. So you beat Raz, huge fucking accomplishment. I did that too. But huge fucking accomplishment because I did that too. And I beat him with less prep. So tell me, who didn't want to battle dude between us two? They kept saying, yo, Verb, done 3-0 Raz bad. Man, good for you. Congratulations for going all out and beating a rapper well known to be weaker than you. The way for a person who didn't want to battle, he went bonkers all out. Showed us the best Don we've ever seen. The way for the person who didn't want to battle, and a religion can erupt from how you crucified God to a T. But keep that praise. Keep that praise and your 10 minutes of fame, because that performance will be forgotten in a few weeks, bruh. But 3 years later, he'll be trying to make you watch it like, have you seen my Raz battle? But they won't give a shit to listen to it, like your 100 Bullets feature.
Oh my God.
I had you also battle Demo back in the day. Since they gave you cast, it was a role to die, so today keep that act. See, you haven't been yourself ever since this geek was... You haven't been yourself ever since this geek was back, because your style is inspired by... Wait. Because you haven't been yourself ever since this geek was back, because your style was inspired by F. These are facts. And today... Doc. I heard you battle Demo back in the day. Since you got booked for cast, it was a role to die, so today keep that act. You haven't been yourself ever since this geek was back, because your entire style is inspired by F. These are facts. The way you rap, your cadence, even the speed of your raps. But today, you're gonna die and get stumped from biting F. This is American History X. You thought... You've been biting F for a while now. You thought we can't tell? You think... Doc, please, Doc. You think you've been biting F all your career since you thought we can't tell? You think he knows and has a link with smack rappers the way he copies URL. And you have the nerve to tell people to stop using gun bars, and your reason always seems so retarded. the contradiction. Because in your bars, you also keep a ratchet on the low. You know, the side piece, you cheating bastard. I'll never believe that you'll let the Nina sing. With all that jazz, I won't allow him. Because your ratchet's asexual. You will never get around him. What Crow did to you back in the day had his name echoes through the corridors of battle rap, and like good weed, that shit was loud. And like good weed, that shit was loud. Time, dog.
Oh, man, time. Second round on the homie Don B. Let's get it.
No, third.
Third round on the homie Don B. Let's get it, y'all. Take it home, man. Shout out to everybody that's here and showing love, y'all. Let's get it.
Hey, I was still here. I don't know, man. We're good. We're good. No Peace was right. You have mastered word association, and I'll never die of laughter. Verb is like, this is a body, and I'm here to put you back in your place like what? A chiropractor. In this ring, I have fire rounds for this clown like what? A circus. You use the same angle on Pava, saying his style is basic and it hasn't evolved. But you've been hella basic since we're both stuck on the draft league's favorite with balls. You reinvented yourself? You reinvented yourself? Nah. Rez on the summer, you were sloppy and weak. Compared to my dungeon shit in the past, I elevated with the pen that is rocket to my peak. Now they marvel at a shapeshifter. Get awake fuck now, dog. What the fuck? You reinvented yourself? Nah. Rez on the summer, you were sloppy and weak. Compared to my dungeon shit in the past, I elevated with the pen that is rocket to my peak. Now they marvel at a shapeshifter. The best version of me is in front of you. I will body this geek. You know I'm blue because I'm a character, right? I'm not what they're raving about. You can't copy the mystique. So Fahrenheit, what?
Hey, yo, hold it now. Hold it now.
So Fahrenheit is on your hit list. I'm past that W, I was on my villainy pocket. So Fahrenheit is on your hit list. I'm past that W, I was on my villainy pocket. The gems in my punches had him seeing red, and that was the minute he lost it. Cause all the niggas who kill Hype, Blaine and Charlie were lyrically bombing. But how do they disregard Thanos for snapping when I also had a hand in it like the Infinity Gauntlet? I've reached my ceiling. I've reached like the Infinity Gauntlet. I've reached my ceiling. I've reached my ceiling like murals. It's about time for the art to give me flowers. They'll end up painting pictures of me with a spray can. The perks of being an artist. I'm helping you put your name out there like taggers. That train of thought is speaking with Donnas. Ain't it crazy how this inspired Verb to go off the wall with peace? That's graffiti bombers. We both off the wall with peace, graffiti bombers. We both deserve international matches. But you memorizing bars to fellow cast legit? It's the day your dreadlocks stop getting tied around the black and yellow hats you fit. I should be the first to jump in the ring. Smack rappers can fall when the gods play. I got the fury to do it, and to see me go wilder, Kriss better give the Dante. I'm the only assassin. We both deserve international matches, but you memorizing bars to fellow cast legit? It's the day your dreadlocks stop getting tied around the black and yellow hats you fit. I should be the first to jump in the ring. Smack rappers can fall when the gods play. I got the fury to do it, and to see me go wilder, Kriss better give the Dante. I'm the only assassin with the aim to cripple blight. Everybody got followers, some sort of a movement that the people like. You sold them a dream in a speech, promoted this like you the evil type. But sending you straight to the Dr. King after giving you the shot wouldn't be civil, right? This goes back. But I'm the only assassin with the aim to cripple blight. Everybody got followers, some sort of a movement that the people like. You sold them a dream in your speech, promoted this like you the evil type, but sending you straight to the Dr. King after giving you the shot wouldn't be civil, right? This goes back to niggas saying gin was making slaves out of scrambles.
Yeah. Talk about it, nigga. Come on.
This goes back to niggas saying gin was making slaves out of scrambles. I didn't really flinch. I was on my next chapter on Zuluminati making black history by getting wheelie lynched. But wait. Wheelie lynched. This goes back to niggas saying gin was making slaves out of scrambles. I didn't really flinch. I was on my next chapter on Zuluminati making black history by getting wheelie lynched. By getting Willie Lynch. But wait, I'm not here to kill my brothers. There's levels we need to reach. Not forgetting you on the same stage I helped create from a battle perceived as beef. What happened? Facts. I'm not here to kill my brothers. There's levels we need to reach. Not forgetting you on the same stage I helped create from a battle perceived as beef. What happened to police is not important. What happened to police is not important. I'm not here to kill my brothers. There's level.
Hold it down, come on, man. Y'all pick one of the police story. Talk, boy.
I'm not here to kill my brothers. There's levels we need to reach. Not forgetting you on the same stage I helped create from a battle perceived as beef. What happened to police is not important. We have a leak now and the reality tells with 18,000 views locally shit. We did it because controversy sells, but niggas. But niggas are still mad that I stopped my third for the right reasons. Without the anger and the dirt I had for Kriss, I still showed him why to write is genius. Look where we at. Look where we at. A platform was built, notably never whacked. Res, Chet, double in peace. Verb rose again from poetry to battle rap. And time zone.
Yes.
And time. And time zone set this up in all caps. That's where they were supposed to see us, but how typical. When a Christian is involved, all you get is double-crossing white Jesus time.
Hey, yo, man. They're right. That's fine. Hey, yo. Bottom of the third, my nigga, Verbalist, let's get it. Bottom of the third, we done. Hey, yo, get your mic. Let's get it. Show some energy, my nigga. Let's get it.
You used to rap up.
Hold it down, King.
You used to rap about composite universes and dimensional rifts happening in your opponent's brain matter. Thinking that was enough for you to play and shoot rounds in the big boy leagues, but a draft pick is what you remained rather. A lone bitch lying to thyself cause he couldn't find his pride. Tried to lift his chin hair, but couldn't, cause he always thought that the main better. And what you did in the north took years of build up. When you met a crow, hit a solid cold wall, and your self-esteem sustained fractures. That's when you quit, cut your dreads, change your name, put your volatile nature to bed, and when Scrambles died, sun had been done for a while, and boom, came a dawn of a new era.
Okay.
And in that era, they consider you top 3. They say compared to me, he stats way further. How can he when all he does is dig, trying to expose his opponent's personal shit, and he thinks that's way clever. And you're a snake, and in this day and age, that's the only reason that you scale better. And another reason why you scale better.
Hold it down.
And another reason why you scale better, big boy, is because you weigh fatter. Screaming while rapping fast, without any proper substance in your material is what Don brings. But y'all consider him the king of South African battle rap. But that crown starts to get brittle once you scrutinize the weak material is formed in. Because once you say who's the best in this country, it's definitely not him. You've seen our box cats. Can you manage that since they think that Don king? It's how you fans react.
I got that.
It's how you fucking fans react. It's how you fucking fans react that rappers like him are kinda spoiled. Same with that old era dungeon Don. It's in how you sell your images. In your presentation, you weak off the wall because to project is your only PowerPoint. And I'll reiterate, screaming while you rap fast is the only thing that you actually do. I scrutinize your material. Some of it is ass, pure ass, but you have a massive following, which is sadly true. I mean, Mary Mother of Christ, how can y'all still follow the star from the east after you let that ass carry you? When you take a bulb, give it enough energy, even something light shines. In layman's terms, that's Don. You use energy as pretense to pretend you outrode people who are better than you in every shape and form. In every shape and form, that means height, to a certain degree, blight. And it's actually become an action. Wait. You use energy as pretense to pretend that you outwritten people who are better than you in every shape and form. And that's really height, to a certain degree, blight. It has actually become an actual norm. How you use projection as a smoke screen to distract these people where the real fire is coming from. Because in the building, shit, don't be spazzing. But on the tube, compared to you, your opponents are way nice. I mean, versus Roth, you went willy-nilly, but from the jump, you couldn't get one over height. You lost both those battles, but these fans give you the battle on the night, which means YouTube became like UV light forensic imaging. You see who the real killer is once you view it under a different light. What you do is simple. You switch gears, gain momentum, and let the gas drive you, and suddenly you think you a star. But you can't muscle your way through me, man. You need to bulk up, raise the bar. Because your career and white privilege, sort of the same. It's not the quality of your work, but your supposed superior tone, the reason that you made it this far. And if I had to analyze, scrutinize what plagues your ability, I'll say you Uber Eats. With every plate you receive, you're not really cooking because your entire structure is based on delivery.
That's fire.
That's time, ladies and gentlemen, make some fucking noise.